All rise.
They got rid of Jerome.
This is the case of Lightfoot versus Adams. Mr. Lightfoot, you are suing Ms. Adams for $3,500 for emotional distress after you say you were trapped into having a baby with her. Is that correct?
Yes.
Oh.
How do you get trapped into having a baby with somebody? Just don't get freaky with them. How are you trapped into it? You did it. You shot the club up. You didn't do what you needed to do. What? There's so many ways to avoid it. How was you trapped into it?
Okay, now, Ms. Adams, you say what's in your house belongs to you.
That's right. Yes, ma'am.
Well, I'm intrigued. Mr. Lightfoot, tell the court what happened.
Yeah, like you said, Your Honor, I'm suing Tanya for theft and emotional distress for $3,500.
What are you?
I known her for just a little bit of time, and in that little bit of time, we had a one-night stand, and she got pregnant from what my homie.
Oh, hold on. Okay, that's a lot. So you met her. Take me back. How did you all meet?
So I met her in a grocery store. From what I know, is she's a manager at a grocery store or whatever. I was with my homie, Michael, and we were just picking up some crab legs for a barbecue and stuff.
What is he talking about? He slept with the manager of the grocery store because he was buying crab legs. How does that even happen? How do you go from a grocery store getting crab legs to getting freaky deaky and getting pregnant?
Grocery store, you shopping for what you guys gonna have for the barbecue.
Yeah.
And you meet Ms. Adams?
Yeah, I met Tanya Adams. My friend Michael, he known her before. And
All
so
right.
he kind of introduced me to her. I thought she looked good. This was like, wow, this was like 2 years ago.
Okay, so you saw her at the grocery store, you thought she was pretty?
Yeah.
All
He
right.
knows I like to date like kind of like older women.
All right.
And so I saw Tanya.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I saw Tanya.
How did his homeboy know her? She not in y'all age group. Why would your homie just know, oh, I know Tanya, let me introduce you to this old ass lady? How do he know her?
I chopped it up with her a little bit, got her number, this and that, and we've been talking for quite some time, but I didn't we just kind of like talked, and then eventually one night we kind of went out. I'd known her for about.
He prefers bratwurst and not tacos. That's how he got trapped. My short dark chocolate bald-headed Nubian king. I recommend it.
What?
Like maybe 6 months.
And one thing led to another.
Yeah.
So, Ms. Adams, you remember that day that Mr. Lightfoot was in the store with his friend, shopping for the barbecue, and you remember meeting them, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
He said he thought you were pretty. Did you think he was handsome?
Yes, Your Honor.
All
course
right,
he
now,
did.
now I don't really think it's appropriate to ask a woman her age. I'm never afraid to say mine. But if you don't want to say your age, that's fine. But what is the age difference?
I'm 40, so there's like
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay, so 12 years age difference.
Yeah.
Okay, so 12 years, and you thought he was handsome as well?
Baldy, I found out Jerome is only in the old paternity courts and not the new ones.
yes, Your Honor.
Now you at work.
I'm at work.
You the
and,
manager?
I'm the manager. I'm the store manager. Yes.
All
ma'am.
right, and was getting numbers too?
Well, the thing is, Michael always comes to our store, and we know each other pretty well.
You
'cause-
had a mutual friend.
Yes, we had a mutual friend. Yeah, and I'm single, and I was interested. So thought it couldn't hurt to get to know him.
And so the one night stand, you all were friends talking back and forth. You had
Yeah.
a one night stand. Where was the one night stand?
At my house.
So y'all were at your house.
Yes, ma'am.
And you all were intimate.
This old lady back here,
Stand. Where was the one night stand?
At my house.
So y'all.
why did she make that face? It's normal to go to this lady's house. She said, ooh, we went to your house.
Y'all were at your house.
Yes, ma'am.
And you all were intimate.
Yes, we were.
Did you use protection, Mr. Lightfoot?
Of course, I was always raised to use protection. Don't be a fool. Wrap your tool, and that's something I
Don't
stand
be
by.
a fool.
Yeah.
Wrap the tool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remember that one, honey.
Yeah.
Why would you need to remember that for clients that come in here? What the hell are we talking about?
So I was always
Okay.
taught, and that's what I made sure when I was with her, that I used protection, even though I didn't want to, but I knew this was the most responsible thing to do at the time.
All right.
And so, I'm a very busy person. I do stocks. I work in the office. And so, during that time, we were talking, but it was a while ago. That's not who I am anymore. But I was talking to a few different women, and she invited me over, and we happened to have sexual intercourses.
Why the f did he say it plural, intercourses? What does that even mean? Y'all just be saying anything trying to sound smart. Now he sound like a freaky ass man. Intercourses. What? Who even says that?
Versus.
Sexual intercourse.
So
I'm
that's
sorry.
more than
It
once.
was like
Well, yeah,
three
we-
times that night. So.
Yeah, it was.
We don't need to know that. Shut up. Why are they telling us that?
Said a few times.
Yeah, that's why I like the younger men.
Look at her. I'm trying not to get mad at this lady. That's why I like the younger men. If you don't fix your damn neck, freaky ass lady. Talking about intercourses and gonna start breaking your neck.
Oh, well, all right.
Ew! She lost her mind.
Oh, well, all right.
Ew! What is these animations? Why is her animation bag so damn twitchy? What is that? She got weird animations.
So you like the younger men, so you had sex a few times that night, but every time was protected.
Reese, she looked like she do crack in the back of a Taco Bell bathroom.
Stop talking about her like that. What is wrong with y'all?
Yes, ma'am.
So why are we here today? If you had protected sex, you say in your complaint, Mr. Lightfoot, that she trapped you into having a baby.
Well, because what happened was, it was like, I had met her, and then like, I don't know, like 9 months, 8 months later or whatever, my homie tells me that, you know, Tanya, she pregnant? And I was like, what do you mean she pregnant? But I didn't really think anything of it. It was just like something brief. And then next thing you know, he tells me that he sees a picture of Tanya's baby, and it looks like me and this and that.
Wait, hold on now. So
Your homeboy sound like he locked in with this lady. How does he know so much? Why is he so damn locked in with her? She pregnant, you know that? He the one that slept with her. How he don't know that? That baby look like yours. How the hell do you know what the baby look like? I just want to know why he's so intertwined with this lady.
after you all have this one night stand, it was like a real one night stand where
I kinda
y'all didn't even
ghosted her.
talk anymore.
Yeah, because I was very busy, and like I said, during that time, Your Honor,
Yeah.
I was talking to a few different women.
And
so-
he just stopped talking to
And
me
so, like-
altogether.
Feelings that he didn't call back anymore, Ms. Adams?
Of course it did. Yes, yes.
And see, that's why I always tell women, please watch out for these one night stands, because I don't know what it is today. Young women always want to convince themselves, oh, what the man can do to the girl can do.
I let
And
her know
I get all
what
of
it
that.
was.
But somehow when we get in these situations, am I right, ladies? We do not like real one night stands. We get offended when you don't call back, and the one night stand, that's technically what it is. Mm-hmm. Am I allowed to say hit it and quit it?
I think so.
I said it.
Forget the hit it and quit it topic that she talking about. What the hell is this haircut? I just now peeped. She got the baby hair laid on a sky top. This don't even make sense of a hairstyle. What the hell am I looking at? What the hell is that?
This with sincerity. If you don't want to have that kind of relationship, be very careful entering into situations where that's what you get, because then the man moves on, you say he ghosted you, your feelings are hurt, but you really wanted him to call back because you were interested in having more of a dating, continuous relationship. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, which is
All right.
what the impression I got was going to be, we're going to have a relationship. I didn't know he was just going to just...
Well, how you
ghost
get
me
that
just like
impression?
I
You didn't
told
even
her.
get invited over for the crab legs.
Exactly, Your Honors. Delusional.
No, not delusional.
No, I'm not being, I'm really
knew.
not even being,
We were talking,
being mean. My point is this. It's also about in the courting and you understanding what it was about. Did you all used to date outside of the bed? Like, did you all go out on dates before this?
Never. I talked to her small talk, like off and on here and there, and then it was just one night I just happened to invite her out. So let's go out, have a good time, have a few drinks. She invited me over to her crib, have more drinks, and that just led to something else, you know? And I even
Now,
told her
I gotta
wasn't
ask
looking
you,
for a
Mr.
relationship.
Lightfoot, before I move on, because I already know what's going on here. Were you kind of giving her an idea that perhaps this could be more than a one-night stand? Were you doing some sweet talking
I was,
to
you
try
know,
to get her in the bed?
Don't hate the play, hate the game.
Yes,
you know what
he
I'm
was.
saying? So
You
like,
got,
You seen her face? Look at her face hearing this.
so
you
like,
got all the
The
same.
answer is yes.
well, like at the end of the day, I felt like I kind of kept it real with her. I kept it a buck. I was kind of telling her, like, she was telling me that she wanted a family, but I was telling her I did want a family, but not right now, not at
Okay, so you
during
all
this
had
time.
these conversations.
Yeah, we kinda
Insane.
talked about it a little
Nothing
bit.
not right now.
I didn't
He
really
knew
want a
how I felt.
relationship.
I told him exactly how I felt.
So take me to this whole baby thing. So you have a one-night stand where you use protection, and what happens?
Well,
How'd the
he
baby
dozed
come?
off. He dozed off. I went ahead and took his condoms out of the trash, and I used a syringe and inserted his sperm
You what?
inside of me.
Is that not like illegal? Like, is there really not a law that could send her to jail for that or something? That is insane. And I'm about to be sick because that sounds disgusting. Oh, he did get trapped. That wasn't even his fault. I'm gonna be honest. By the way she look, you could tell she crazy. Who the hell has baby hair on a bald fade? I don't even understand what that is. Oh, what the hell?
It up
Stealing.
online. I see how to do it. This is my property, man. You left it in my house. That's my property.
That's her property? What the hell are you talking about?
You're
So if
saying
I leave my wallet at your crib. Now it belongs to you. You gonna start taking my cards and start spending my money just
Man,
because
like
it's
I
at your
said,
crib?
Yo,
wait a minute,
you wasn't even-
Ms. Adams.
you
Now
ghosted me.
that
I wanted to tell
rationale, that line of thinking. So you said to yourself, he left and the condom is still in the trash can. You didn't flush it down the
No, he
toilet?
don't.
You can't flush that down the toilet. It'll ruin the sewer system. It doesn't just disintegrate. It's rubber. Why would you put that in the toilet? That's like girls putting their pads down the toilet. You're gonna clog something. They go in the trash.
That's a lesson you learned.
Yes, you're right, Your
Okay,
Honor.
you was today years old when you learned that.
I was young and dumb. I should have listened to my mom. She always told me, if you go somewhere, take all your belongings with you when you leave.
You know
and
the
I
risks
should have never left
involved.
my
You knew the
condoms
risks
there.
involved in the
and-
first place.
All
when
right,
you
so
first got
hold
into bed
on,
with
hold
me.
on. Now I want to understand this. So you're saying he left the condom, but it was in the trash, and you just took it upon yourself to say, well, you know what? If he left it behind, then it's mine.
Well,
Nasty.
See, I got
Listen
sayings
to me.
too.
That's disgusting, honestly, because you don't even pick food out the trash. Why the hell would you pick that up? Why would you grab that out the trash when people don't even eat food? Like, you don't even grab food out of a trash can. Why would you grab that?
Your Honor, I was previously married a few years back, and I had 2 miscarriages, and everybody that know me knows how bad I want a child, okay? And my time is short. Okay, at this age, I need to hurry up and have
Your
my
clock
child.
is ticking.
You got that right.
Almost topped.
Yes.
I got it. I
so-
had my son at 41, so I do understand that.
So I had my opportunity. I saw my opportunity and took it. I decided I wanted a baby.
Okay, so you testifying in open court that you saw an opportunity with some sperm from a young man still in your trash, and you decided you were gonna take it.
Yes, ma'am.
You know that sperm jacking is a thing, don't you?
Yes, it is.
I never heard of that.
You just said you looked it up.
Well, I looked it up on the internet, but I didn't know it was a thing.
So when you looked it up, you should have looked up to see that this is really happening and it's an issue.
I'm mad that she's smiling and that she ain't disgusted out of her head. She is entertained by this. I've lost it. This has completely gone too far for me.
So you are admitting in open court that you did not ask Mr. Lightfoot's permission. You all never discussed and agreed to have a child together. You took it upon yourself because the condom was still there.
We discussed it, and now he's saying that he was
never
against
agreed
it,
to have
but he was
a child, Your
telling me
Honor.
yes.
That don't even make sense. If he was with it, he wouldn't have wore the thing in the first place for you to be digging it out the trash. That is manipulation. How are you gonna say he knew about it? He knew. We talked about it. Then why was he wearing a Jimmy Mac? Why did you have to turkey baste it out the trash?
Good. He was down with it. No, you was down with it. You know you was down
You
with
done took
it.
it too far. I was
My
here for
shirt a little
all
thick.
your little sayings, but now you done talked about these muscles. Now hold on. Listen, Mr. Lightfoot, what I want to understand from you is, you're saying that after this one night stand, you never contacted her again, and then all of a sudden, a few months later, then you see your friend. This is your witness?
Yeah, my homie.
Please
yeah.
stand up, sir. I
My
want to
homie,
hear
Michael.
from you, because this is a mess.
Hello, Your Honor. How are you
Please
doing
state
today?
your name for the court.
My name is Michael Lofton.
All right, Mr.
How old is he? Because how the hell were you able to introduce him to this old ass lady and you constantly got tabs on this old woman?
Lofton, how do you know Mr. Lightfoot?
I know Stewart from college. You know, we played football together. He was my quarterback. I had been there already a
This short ass quarterback.
couple of years. I was a receiver. You know, I thought that she would be a good influence on him. I thought that this would be an
I was a good
opportunity.
influence.
No,
I
you
was
out
a
here
good
stealing
influence.
semen. It's
All
not.
right,
Crazy how he could use that in a sentence. You out here just stealing what?
let him
not okay.
testify, Ms. Adams, because you
Yes.
don't already testified to
Yeah.
what you did. what evidence do you have related to the emotional distress?
I had to take like therapy sessions. I
Okay,
went to
let me have
therapy.
that.
And I can attest to that, Your Honor, because I would take him back and forth to his therapy sessions.
I was tripping, Your Honor. Like, I'm thinking I'm having protected sex. Like, I'm thinking I'm like screwing up
You
out here.
ghosted
Like, and so
me,
I
I
needed to
ghosted
talk
you
to
back.
somebody about like what
You're
was going on with me
thinking you're
internally.
being a responsible player, right? Because
During that time,
you
yes.
out there doing your thing, but
This is what's scary to me, because why would you want to sleep around with random people? If you get a baby by that person, you don't even want them. Like, it's scarier than it is fun. I don't even understand sleeping around. It's more scary than it is fun. You get the wrong person pregnant, now you feeling stupid as hell. Why did you even do that in the first place? Now look at his dumb ass. Thought he was about to get freaky deaky with Miss Grocery Store Lady. Now he got a baby.
you're using protection consistently.
Yes.
And you didn't see this coming.
Yeah.
I
And
didn't
now
see this
here's
coming.
an older woman that's admitting to you,
I was taken advantage of.
I took the sperm
100%.
and I used it to have the baby.
Yes, now it's
But
like
we ain't never had no paternity test.
no, I paid
Okay.
to get one done. I just feel like I was taken advantage of because at the end of the day, like I
You know
would
better.
take
You know
care
what
of
you
my
was
child
getting
if I
into.
have a
You know all
child.
the risks involved
But see-
when you having sex with somebody, and condoms are
Well,
not
no,
100%
Miss Adams,
either.
hold on now.
Why is she talking about they are not 100%? You literally, they worked. They did their job. You went into it and stole what was in it out of it. Why she acting like the condom didn't do its job?
Hold
saying
on
that.
now. Because you over there, you the older woman, but you
Exactly.
giving bad advice.
Like
Terrible.
they ain't
If
gonna be my
you
mama.
have sex with someone and use a condom, and you throw that condom away, there should be a reasonable expectation
Belong
that
to the county
that
now.
means that it's trash. It's not for you to dig back out, take a syringe, and inseminate yourself. That's called sperm jacking. That's why I asked you, did you read about it? And you know you did. That's how you know how to do it.
She planned this.
You
Your
should have
Honor.
also read that that's against the law to do that.
Where is the police? That bald-headed man in the corner ain't even budging with no handcuffs. Why is there security in here? He don't secure nothing. He worse than Jerome. He bald-headed in the corner for no reason.
These life lessons are here for you to learn. I say all the time, your mistakes do not have to define you. They can refine you. That is for you, Mr. Lightfoot, and for you, Ms. Adams, because you know you wrong as the day is long. You ain't even making no sense. Now, my biggest question here is you had the paternity test, and thank goodness the court was able to retrieve those results, because I want to know if, in fact, Mr. Lightfoot is the child's father before I rule in this case. So with that said,
That is disgusting. I'd be crying too. Look at this man crying real tears because she freaky.
let's get to these results. In the case of Stuart Lightfoot versus Tanya Adams, as it relates to the child born to Tanya Adams, Mr. Lightfoot,
Your Honor, I'm willing to be a father if it's
That is disgusting. Shut up.
my child, then I'm willing to like stand up on my 2 feet and be a man and be a grown man, because I don't want to be a statistic, another black father out here running around not taking care of his kid, because I wasn't raised like that. I just feel like she hasn't given me that opportunity.
I appreciate that. And in this case, it has been determined by this court that you are not the father.
How is that even possible? How is that even possible? Where did she get other... Man, I'm not even gonna say those words. Where did she get it from if she went in the trash for his and it's not even his baby?
Wow.
You got a child, that's what you wanted. Why do you even care who's the dad? Because you never was gonna tell him he's the father. Why she curled over?
Wow. So that means
Now,
you did
Miss-
this to somebody else?
Hold on now. Hold on. We not at the club, so
I'm
let's
sorry.
not be dapping
I'm
up
sorry.
because this is very serious.
Yes, ma'am.
And while I understand that it is a relief to you, let's be respectful. Ms. Adams,
Yes, Your Honor.
I saw as soon as I read those results, you just fell over that podium. Mm-hmm. There are certain seasons in our life when maybe we lose ourselves. Maybe we're so desperate to have a child that we do things that are outside of the bounds of decency and
Yikes.
the law. Right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And our moral compass. So it has been determined by this court, Ms. Adams, you have admitted in open court that you did steal the semen. Even though Mr. Lightfoot was not, in fact, your child's father, you admitted in open court that you did, in fact, steal the semen.
Now she
That
go to
did
jail.
cause him emotional distress. He did have to go to therapy. And for that reason, you are responsible. So in addition to having this beautiful child, do you know who the father is?
Yes, Your Honor.
No, she don't.
Well, I'll tell you this. I hope you do. And if you need to make sure of that, do what's necessary to establish paternity for your baby, because at the end of the day, the baby will be looking at you at some point. Like, where is my father? And that's on you. Okay? It has been determined by this court judgment for the plaintiff for $3,500. Court is adjourned.
All rise.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant owes $3,500.
Nah, you should just be ashamed of yourself.
I already told you, don't say nothing to him.
Honestly, Tanya, like, I'm not even gonna disrespect you. I got love
I
for you.
already told you.
You cool.
That's why,
but
yo,
you
man.
really
Don't
grew
even
me
come
up
in my
as
store
you
no
really
more.
grew me up as a man.
What is he talking about? She grew him up as a man. Y'all just be yapping. He barely talked to her, and all they did was get freaky. Talking about you grew me up as a man. Shut up. Corny.